Hello, I'm Gino. It's 8:55 a.m. here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's been raining a lot here in our province of Aklan. It's been raining for the past 5 days. My friend from Hawaii, actually Ruben, he left yesterday already. But during his stay here, the 3 days that he stayed in our Calibo area, it was raining the whole time. But it didn't stop us from having fun. We were able to take Ruben to New Washington at Klan, and he got to taste fresh oysters in New Washington at Klan and eat seafood. Actually went fishing. Ruben didn't go fishing, but Dazzle and Leanna, of course, they went fishing and caught a bunch of tilapia. Over 1 kilo of tilapia between Dazzle and Leanna. So, of course, we had a tilapia dinner the last couple of days. My friend Ruben is now headed to Davao City. I know he's going to have fun in his visit in Davao City. Take care, my brother. Today is a Monday here. And Leanna doesn't have school again. Leanna didn't have school last Friday, and now Monday she doesn't have school. So a 4-day weekend for Leanna. It's because of all the rain in our area. There's not a typhoon in our area. This is just the normal rainy season here in our area. It's called the Habagat season or monsoon season. It's been going on now, July, August, it's been rainy, and now September. But we do get some sunny days in between of all the rain. I know you've seen our vlogs when we go to Calibo and when I ride on Bumblebee. But I haven't ridden Bumblebee in 5 days because it's been raining. We actually don't have electricity right now. I'm using our Blue Yeti power station to power all our gadgets. I have the window blinds up so there's light, but no electricity. The electricity went out about an hour ago, and this is not a scheduled power outage. This is typical during rainy season here. The power or electricity just goes off, and you don't really know when it's gonna come on again. But we manage, we're used to it. That's why the Blue Yeti power station that we have are really valuable. I would highly recommend getting one of the power stations. I know there's other brands, Jackery, there's even Filipino brands now of the power station. But I think it's a must if you're living here in the Philippines because power outages in the Philippines are common. This morning, I'm going to be discussing food costs here in the Philippines. Specifically, I'm going to focus on produce, vegetables, fruits, and meat products like beef, chicken, and pork. I get a lot of questions on our YouTube channel regarding food costs. On our $1,000 a month budget for Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we budget about $200 a month for groceries. I will start by discussing vegetables here. Americans and Filipinos eat vegetables a different way. Americans like to eat their vegetables fresh. A lot of salad. Filipinos don't eat a lot of salad. Filipinos like to cook their vegetables. That's why if you're a salad eater, if you like to make garden salad, Caesar salad, that is not a common item that you can make here in the Philippines. That's why you'll end up spending more money on vegetables. Lettuce, like here in our province of Aklan, is not a common vegetable. I've only seen one type of lettuce here in our province of Aklan. And when I do purchase the lettuce, it is not cheap. Again, because Filipinos just don't eat a lot of fresh garden salad. If you like broccoli, broccoli is expensive here in Aklan province because not many people grow broccoli here. Filipinos don't eat a lot of broccoli. Dazzle actually never had broccoli in her entire life before I introduced broccoli to her. And we don't buy broccoli often because we know it's expensive here in our province. If you live in the higher elevation areas, your vegetables such as broccoli and lettuce will be a lot cheaper. If you live like let's say in Baguio City or Tagaytay City, they are higher elevation areas and vegetables just grow well on those areas. Like spinach. I love spinach and I've never seen spinach that I used to eat in the United States here. The ones that you get at the market that's already cleaned and bagged, they were ready to eat. You will not find spinach like that in the Philippines. What we do have here in the Philippines is called kangkong. Kangkong is water spinach and it's one of the most inexpensive vegetable here in the Philippines. I think I showed that on one of my market videos when I went to Kalibo Public Market. I can get a bundle, a big bundle of water spinach for about 15 cents. So kangkong or water spinach is in a lot of Filipino dishes. Malunggay leaves. Malunggay leaves are put on a lot of Filipino vegetable dishes because you don't even need to buy malunggay leaves here. Dazzle just goes on one of the vacant lots here and picks her malunggay leaves fresh. Also, mongo beans. Mongo beans is another Filipino dish that is very popular. Almost everyone I know eat the mongo vegetable dish every Friday here in the Philippines. It's a Friday dish. Everybody cooks mongo beans. And what's included in the mongo beans, people will just throw whatever vegetables they have on the mongo beans. Like the kangkong, of course, the malunggay leaves, green leafy vegetables. And again, mongo beans here are extremely cheap. I can cook a mongo dish for Dazzle, Leanna, and I won't even spend $2, and it would feed us for lunch and dinner on Fridays. Another popular Filipino dish is called pinakbet. And again, you can cook that Filipino dish really inexpensive. Again, less than $2 and I can cook pinakbet for Dazzle, Leanna, and we would eat that for lunch and dinner. And pinakbet consists of you put ampalaya, which is the bitter melon, you put okra, you put malunggay leaves, you put kangkong, you put tomatoes in it. Really healthy dish. We are able to stay on our $200 a month food budget because I eat Filipino food. I know there are some expats that prefer the American diet, of course. So that's why a lot of Americans that come here that don't eat a lot of Filipino food end up spending more money in groceries here. Because for me, there's a lot of Filipino vegetables that I eat here that are cheap. Now I'm gonna discuss meat. I'm actually gonna include a video of meat products because the last time I went to SM Cherry in Kalibo, I filmed their meat refrigerated products, and I also filmed that like their chicken items and pork. So you'll get to see that on this video. I do still eat beef, but not often. And a lot of times what I do, I buy the cheapest cut of beef and I slow cook it in a slow cooker. This is the meat department here at the SM Cherry. Viewer had asked me about ground beef. So right here you can see they have SM bonus ground beef. 90% lean ground beef for 334 pesos a kilo. So that's about $6.50 a kilo, which is about 2 pounds. Here is that beef shank that I bought for Dazzle's Bulalo. But as you can see, the presentation of the meat here is the same presentation in the United States. They're all nicely put in this refrigerated display here. They got breakfast steak there for 480 pesos per kilo. So that's about $8 per kilo on the breakfast steak. Just a different beef here. Like here, sirloin steak, 488 pesos per kilo. Again, about $7 per kilo, about 2 pounds. They have rib eye here. They have sirloin tips. Just a variety of beef products. These are the pork products. They have pork cutlet, pork sirloin cut, pork liver, pork steak, pata slice, just a different types of pork. And again, they're on this refrigerated display. And some of them are still frozen, I can tell. Just a lot better presentation here at SM Cherry than you would get at the public market. Like here, you can buy the whole chicken, Magnolia chicken, whole chicken for 225 pesos. So about $3.75. And as you can see, the chicken is laying on ice. That's why I like buying our meat products here at SM Cherry. Like here, fresh chilled chicken, 190 pesos per kilo. So this is about $3 per kilo for this fresh chilled chicken. Again, you notice there's ice underneath the chicken. And they also have a produce department here at SM Cherry. But like I said, we don't buy our produce here at SM Cherry. We go to the public market because the prices are cheaper at the public market than here at SM Cherry. But they do have it. Like if you want onions, if you want garlic, there's tomatoes right there. But the selection is much better at the public market. There's fruit. They also have fruit. You notice like a lot of their fruit are packed in plastic. You can compare the prices on the video that I shot at SM Cherry regarding beef. And you can see they're comparable or sometimes even more expensive than beef in the United States. I know for sure if you go to SNR in Iloilo City, they have fresh beef there. I think they come from Australia. They also have frozen beef, of course, and they are not cheap. That's why for my meat products, Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we eat a lot more chicken and a lot more pork because they are more affordable for us to eat. Seafood is what is cheap here in our province of Aklan because most towns here in Aklan province is coastal. So fish, squid, oysters, shrimp, all that is very inexpensive in our province. So we eat a lot of seafood. We do buy all our meat items like beef, pork, and chicken at the grocery stores. SM Cherry and Save More Grocery. We don't buy it in the public market because the public market, they do not refrigerate their meat products. So I just feel a lot safer buying it from the groceries. And I actually have found that the prices aren't that much different. You know, it's like because the groceries, they can buy their chicken and they can buy their pork at bulk because I'm sure they have a big supplier of pork and chicken. Unlike the public market where they have to source it locally, the big supermarkets here, I know they have big suppliers that can provide them the chicken or pork at a lower cost. But for vegetables and fruit, we buy all our vegetables and fruit at the public market because better selection, better quality. It's not worth it for us to buy produce at the grocery stores. I notice even the grocery stores here, they have a hard time selling their fruits and their produce. They even wrap it in plastic, I think, to make them last longer. But the public market is where you're gonna get the best deals on produce and fruits. Again, you will save more money here if you eat more Filipino food. Like a lot of the Filipino vegetable dishes are really cheap to make here in the Philippines. But if you're gonna eat more American food, you're gonna end up with a higher cost for food or a higher grocery bill. I know I have American friends here married to Filipina, and a lot of times what I see is they'll cook two different meals. The Filipina will cook the Filipino food, and the Filipina will also cook for their husband the American food. Of course, when you're cooking that way, you're gonna end up spending more money on your grocery bill. A fruit that is expensive here is strawberries. Any berries, really. They're hard to find here in the Philippines. Strawberries here in the Philippines seem to only grow in the higher elevation. You live in Baguio City, that's known for strawberries, and you can purchase strawberries in Baguio City at a decent price. But if you're craving for strawberries, like here in Aklan province, expect to pay a lot of money for strawberries. A little packet of strawberries here in our province will cost you like 300 to 400 pesos. Ridiculous amount of money for strawberries here in Aklan. I never buy it. When you go to restaurants here in the Philippines, your fresh garden salad will most likely cost more than your entree. And many restaurants don't even have fresh garden salad in their menu. Again, because Filipinos just don't eat a lot of fresh garden salad. And even if you order a garden salad, a lot of times the dressing is very limited also. Filipinos seem to like a Thousand Island dressing, or they'll make their own Thousand Island dressing with like ketchup and mayonnaise. Even in the grocery stores here, if you're looking for a salad dressing, there's not a big selection. You'll have to go to SNR in Iloilo City. They have a better selection of salad dressing. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.